The incomings are in place now that the Exodus takes centre stage, I should say. Oh, I'm just excited about how mad this has actually been this last few days for Manchester United. What a weekend. I'm going to recap everything that's going on, but the news tonight is of the Manchester United exit list more than anything else. We're talking McTominay like we did before. If you didn't watch that video, it is there. We did a separate video earlier on this afternoon, just after the Bruno Fernandes news, which broke about him signing a new contract. Thank you for watching the McTominay one. We have updates on Lindelof, Hannibal, Pellistri and Pellistri as well. We obviously seen Pellistri playing at right back, no place in the team for Hannibal. Obviously Lindelof is being kept aside. All of these deals look very, very close. What does this mean for United? What does it mean for the players? How much money can we get for them? We're going to discuss all of that and everything that's happening with all of the news that broke this weekend. We have updates on Matthias de Ligt and Mazraoui as well, guys, and a big update on Mario Hermoso as well, which has just broke in the last 30 minutes regarding his potential move to Manchester United as a free agent. We're going to get into absolutely everything, but first of all, please do give the video a like. I'm just going to say, we've absolutely smashed it this last few days, so why don't you just give it 1,000 likes? I can't believe I'm even saying that. But that's how these videos are going down at the moment. You guys are loving the way that we're putting things out there, giving you guys a chance to get involved, and obviously just cutting straight to the chase and just saying it as it is. That's what it's all about. That's what we want to know. We want to know what the facts are, what the details are, and we get into it. We talk about it. And please do make sure you hit that subscribe button, along with the over 400 people today alone that have done that. 500 people, actually, that have done that today. Sorry. That has been an absolutely crazy day for FUTV, and I want to thank you all again just at the top of this video. But we are here for the news. We're here for Manchester United updates. Let's get into everything that is going on. The exit list. But first of all, I do have to just should we talk about Hermoso? I mean, that's just an update that's coming right now. We'll give you that news quickly, actually, and just tell you exactly where we're at. And then we'll move on to the exit list with Manchester United. But yeah, the news out firstly broke out from Joseph David Lopez. It says Manchester United have held talks with Mario Hermoso. There is no agreement yet, and the player also has other options on the table. Then a separate report has just come out as well, which reads, just in, the proposal that Mario Hermoso likes the most is the one from Manchester United. We know that Juventus have obviously approached him as well. News is expected this week, either good or bad, but a decision will be made by Mario this week, and we will get the other decision. We'll get the final sort of say. Is he going to be going United? Is it going to be a third signing of the week for the football club? Obviously, free agent, not much negotiating to do apart from his wage package, which falls right in line with what Manchester United are offering right now. And really, I think it's extra security for Manchester United in defence, and a very, very smart move. Another smart move. If you didn't watch the earlier morning show, guys, we talked about the finances of Hermoso, Euro and Matthias de Ligt compared to what it would have been on the old regime with Gerard Branthwaite, and it feels like a completely different Manchester United right now with the way that Ineos are actually motoring and getting deals done, and the way that we're actually cutthroat approaching everything that we do. It's like a yes or a no. If this is possible, we're all in and we get it done. It's great, but we are here today to talk about the exits. We need to make some money. We need to get into details. I want to get your thoughts on the exits as well. I want to get your thoughts on Bruno Fernandes. We did have that video earlier on as well today. There is a quick update regarding Matthias de Ligt and Mazraoui. There was some news and people talking about why is it de Ligt on his own and not Mazraoui? Is this being delayed because of the news, because of Wan-Bissaka's deal just being delayed at West Ham? We had that come out from Sky today. No, and no. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it this afternoon. For the man himself has said Manchester United, Mazraoui and de Ligt day is tomorrow, being Monday. That is final. That is a definite. No issues at all. Everything will be finalised and completed tomorrow. So, nothing to worry about in the incoming side of things. Let's move forward onto the outgoings. And the outgoings, I mean, we talked about McTominay earlier on. Romano himself said, watch out for Scott McTominay. Apparently United do need to sell McTominay to fund getting into Manuel Ugarte a little bit more, and possibly 2 more midfielders. That's the word going around at the moment, 2 more midfielders. So let's just see where that one goes. The other ones I want to talk about, though, are more news today. Proposal from Bologna, apparently, for Pellistri. Hannibal as well is attracting attention from a few clubs, and obviously Victor Lindelof. We need to talk about him as well. How much money do you guys put together for these players? I said it earlier on today. I think personally Manchester United have got 25 to 30 million in them 3 players. And I think I'm being generous with that. I think that's the totals we're looking at. Bologna's approach for Pellistri, he has basically accepted that he is no longer a part of Erik ten Hag's plans. When you're being brought on at right back in a game when you need to probably prove yourself or have a chance of proving yourself for a claim in the Manchester United side, being put on the pitch out of position in a game like that pretty much tells you the writing's on the wall. The manager has not got plans for him. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes you just have to accept that you're not part of it and you're going to be moved on. Pellistri will be sold this summer. That's 100%. He wants to move as well. He isn't waiting around anymore, and you've got to just look at the reality, and he just wants game time. He's done well in the Copa America. It's not even been looked at or applauded. It's just been forgotten about, it would seem, by United. They're just hell-bent on moving players on now to move forward with the new acquisitions coming into Manchester United. So Bologna for Facundo Pellistri. Then we're looking at Hannibal. We heard about interest from both Glasgow clubs, Celtic and Rangers. That's gone a little bit quiet, but there is still more interest in Hannibal Medri across Europe from Italy again. But it's not going to be a lot of money. Don't expect these deals to be mega bucks deals. That's all I'm saying. Like, Ineos will do everything that they possibly can to get deals over the line and get everything in place and get as much money as possible. But we're not. Honestly, there's not a chance in hell we get big money for any of these players. We've already accepted that Lindelof's going to be between 6 and 9 million according to reports. And what else can you expect from that? He has been an absolute... he's not. I've probably been a bit harsh there. Everyone knows I don't like Lindelof, but he's not. I was going to say a flop. He's not. He's served us well. He has. For the best that his ability is, he has served Manchester United well. It's not his fault he's still at the club. It's the old hierarchy and the old regime which has kept Victor Lindelof at Manchester United. So let's just say Lindelof needs to go 6 to 9 million. We have discussed this before. I think just get rid of the players. Get them out of the football club. It's scary that Victor Lindelof's on more money than Lisandro Martinez. It really is. It pains me to actually say that. It's horrible. But it's facts. He has come from a different era, and it's time. Time's up. Like, Ineos have seen this. Ineos are doing what Ineos need to do. They're moving Victor Lindelof on. There were stories about Lindelof getting closer and closer and closer. It's funny how we've not actually heard any concrete club interest in Victor Lindelof. Obviously, we've heard about Fenerbahce. We're now hearing that there's offers in Italy for him and in Saudi Arabia as well. I think Lindelof is perfect for the Saudi Pro League. I think that suits him down to the ground. Where he is in his career, hitting his early 30s now, I think that's Lindelof. That's where he needs to be. And I think that's a good move for you now. We could possibly get more money out of that deal if he went there. You could stretch to that 9 to 10 million for Lindelof if he goes to the Saudi Pro League. And that is good business for Manchester United. Anything like that for a player like Lindelof is going to go right into the transfer kitty for Manchester United. And that, as we know, goes a long way. With United and the way that they're doing their deals and the instalment packages that they've got for their main signings, that could be as much as Manchester United solidifying a top target in midfield into their first payment, as in this first year's payment for this financial year heading up to June 2025. Like we've done with Euro, like we've done with Matthias de Ligt, I think this next big midfield signing will be exactly the same. We've done it with Xerxes as well, and everything like that is working for United to balance books. Any players brought in just help United cover that. And every single player that comes in is on less wages than the player that they're really replacing as well, which is even better news. Like we talked about this morning, HERMOSO could be that replacement for Victor Lindelof, and he's wanting about 95, 96 million in wages. Lindelof's on 120 grand a week at Manchester United right now. And that, again, United saving wages there. Cutting corners, bringing in better players, bringing upgraded players that are not costing a lot. 100% profit in terms of swapping players around there and saving money on the wages. It makes complete and utter sense. Hannibal, 5 million, what are we saying, guys? I think 5 million definitely for Hannibal. I think that's where we're at with it. But I wouldn't put anything past Ineos to get more. I wouldn't. Like, I believe in Ineos right now in the way that they're dealing things, and I believe that they can get the max out of all of these deals. But 5 to 10 million for Hannibal. I think that's realistic. I do. And you're going down to Pellistri. I mean, I'm gutted about Pellistri. I am. I've said it all the time. I did rate him. I thought he deserved more of a chance. And if he didn't prove it in that time, then we can say, c'est la vie, see you later. But he's not had as good a chance as some of the other players in that Man United squad. He really hasn't. And it's sad that it's come to an end this way. Like Ahmad got his chance and he took it. Has Pellistri been given the same game time? We would say no. I think a decision was made this season by Ten Hag, like it's Ahmad or it's Pellistri. One or the two. And I think he's gone with Ahmad because of the impact he had. I thought he was our best player in the first half yesterday. You could see he's a bit of fine-tuning he's doing, but he is a talent. And he was scaring that City defence when he was running at them yesterday. So that, I feel, is definitely why Ten Hag has gone with Ahmad. He has been a match winner and a difference maker in every single game that he's been playing in near enough. There'll be odd game here and there that's not been great, but he has definitely swayed Ten Hag's mind. I feel it pretty much nailed the coffin shut for Pellistri while he was away. And with Garnacho coming in playing the way he is, his obvious love affair with Marcus Rashford, and then you've got his star signing in Antony and Ahmad. Like, there's no room for Pellistri or Sancho at this football club. The best case scenario for Manchester United right now is sell these three players, then Scott, then Jadon Sancho. Whoa, what an end to the transfer window this is going to be. We have over 1,600 in the room with us right now, guys. 1,700, in fact. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, I'm going to say the same thing. We only have 300 likes for 1,700 people. We should have closer to 500 if we've got 1,700 in the room right now. Thumbs up. Hit that like button. Get on it, people. Make it look good, because it's a nice round figure, 500, isn't it? Well, we're live anyway. We broke all records earlier on this morning, guys. It's up to you if you want to try and break it again. We got over 200. We got over 2,000 in the room and like over 800 live likes. Challenge is set. It's up to you guys. I love you all for coming in and joining on. And I'm going to bring your chat into this right now. I'm going to scroll right up to give everyone as best chance as possible. Some of you guys have been having great conversations. I can see it in the chat right in there. Let's get your thoughts on everything that's happening today. Regarding the outside of things and players leaving. Rashford should be the first to be sold before Sancho. Rashford is part of the old regime where the dressing room was toxic. Look, Sancho and Rashford are on a par in terms of who needs to go first for me. They both need to be out of this football club. I'll stand by that. Hopefully they can turn it around and prove me wrong. Like, I'm always open to being proved wrong. You guys know this. I'll stand up and hold my hands up if I have been wrong in any sort of conversation or anything that we've gone over in one of the videos. But I don't see anything in Rashford at all that he's going to change or he's going to get any better than what he is. And he has been part of that team which has struggled for a long time. Sancho, body language yesterday was a disgrace, I thought, and he just looks like a man that just doesn't want to be at Manchester United. The sooner we can get that deal done and over the line, the better it is for all parties. Like the fans, like you're putting the fans in an awkward position right now, because like we are going to get behind everyone who walks on that pitch in a shirt. Sancho does not want to be walking on that pitch. You don't want to be playing for Manchester United. It's quite clear. So let's just cut ties and move him on. That's what needs to happen with Jadon Sancho. The Muppet Show says, you light up my day. Lots of love, Adam, Kaz, crew, and all the mods. Let's go, FUTV. Cheers for that, Muppet Show. Buyback and sell on clauses for Pellistri and Hannibal, please. You Got Raw says that. They could be in there. We will see. These are the sort of players where they could kick off and start really smashing it. Could kickstart and really smash it at other clubs. It'll be interesting to see if United do put on sell-on clauses as well as buyback clauses in any of these players. I don't think we're going to do it with Hannibal. I think his time is up. He's took chances here and there. He is a bit of a raw talent. He's a bit sort of, that's the word I'm looking for. Like, he's just unpredictable, isn't he? He is. And right now, we just don't need that in Manchester United side. We need players that clearly show they've got the bit between the teeth, like Ahmad. I think Ahmad, out of all these types of fringe players right now, has been the one that sort of set the bar. He's come on, scored massive goals, contributed in big, big games, really shone, stood out in pre-season above everybody else. I don't care what anyone says, he's been our best player. That's the bar for the likes of Pellistri, for Hannibal, for other players and younger players coming through. That's where you need to be. And you know what? Credit to Ahmad. Smile on his face all the way through this, this not a nightmare, but awkward time in his career where he didn't know whether he was coming or going at Manchester United. Absolute credit to him for standing up and actually being counted and not listening to the negative vibes and just going for it. And he will get that new deal, which is going to be fantastic. For United to be turning down over 30 million for him tells you everything you need to know. He is going to be a mainstay player for United and a big part of this season coming up. Hope we get HERMOSO. Luke Shaw has become a bit of a liability at left back. If you have just joined us, guys, as many have, there has been an update on Mario HERMOSO. There has been an offer from Manchester United as well as Juventus and I think a couple of other clubs. News coming out this afternoon is that Mario HERMOSO prefers Manchester United's offer. A decision is coming this week. So by the end of the week, before the Fulham game, we will know if United are making a third centre-back signing of this transfer window. And we all said we needed 3. I just didn't think United would have done it and got it done. But Ineos have blown me away. There was a great comment up before. Someone said a comment off one of the videos. Said, we all wanted the Qatari, the no debt and everything like that and was worried about Ineos. Me too. I hold my hands up. I said it. The video's there. I thought it was the end for United when they came in. But they've changed my mind. Their approach has been an absolute breath of fresh air. And I think they have got the best interests of Manchester United at heart, football-wise anyway. Like, they're going to make money out of it. I don't believe a word they're saying when they say they're not in this for the money. They are going to make money. No one spends that much and not looking to get anything back on their investment. But in terms of what they've said, in putting football first, investing into the stadium as it is, as well as looking into a new stadium, investing into the training ground, investing into the playing staff, getting rid of the dead wood, sorting out the structure, and the structure is football, only football focused only. That and everything else that they've done and how they've approached this window and getting deals over the line has been an absolute whirlwind for United fans. We're just not used to it. Harry Maguire should be sold immediately, however his wages is a problem. Yes, they are, Robbie. Mike says, why was VAR not used? And referee, who I don't like, look at the screen. It clearly onside, robbed again. And why no Xerxes should have put him on in place of Sancho, Rashford, and hell, I'm 70. I'd score. In terms of Xerxes, I got an update for you guys on that one. So I private messaged our guy over who has the contacts at United around Carrington and everything related. He has put another tweet out as well, which reads, Xerxes was not penciled in to get minutes yesterday unless he was absolutely needed. He was kept fresh to play in a game behind closed doors today, as it was decided that it would benefit him more in his transition to the United first team. So Xerxes is playing in a game behind closed doors today. That's straight from our guy there in the know at Manchester United. Almost 2,000 in the room, guys. Keep it going, and we're about to hit 500 likes. As I said it, we've done it. You guys are mint. Loving it. Mint is mega for Mancunian, just so you know. I think we'll sell cheap with big sell-on clauses, says Barry. Plan ahead. Proper football structure, Barry. Exactly that. Lindelof is better than Maguire. Shame we're getting rid of the better players before the worst ones. Yeah, I don't think Lindelof is. Personally, no. I think Maguire's better than Lindelof. I think he's quicker. I think Maguire's stronger. I think Lindelof is weak, personally. I don't like him. Bringing up some more. Celtic and Rangers were after Tommy Conway from Bristol, but seemingly couldn't come up with 5 million. Not sure how much they've got to spend. Not a lot. I said that was always the... I think Rangers touched on the loan for Hannibal, but Manchester United, Ineos, are not loaning players out. Anyone who's been loaned out before by Manchester United, and this is sort of like the word and vibe coming from the club, anyone who's been loaned out before, like Hannibal, like a Sancho, like a Pellistri, and players like this, Greenwood again, not happening again. United's not paying for players to go and play anywhere else. They're getting rid of them. If it's cheap, they've got sell-on clauses, they've got buybacks, they've got everything in place, but players will not be going out on loan. It'll be the academy players that do most of the loan. The fringe players, United are looking to just cut ties. That's what's coming out of the football club, and that's the stories and rumours around all of these deals. It's been said by a few people now, and quite a few journalists have said this as well, that they don't want to be clinging on to players. They don't want to be loaning out players that have had loan after loan after loan. Pellistri and Hannibal fall into that category. Obviously, Greenwood's already gone. United making sure that there is space in this squad, development space. You've got the likes of Toby Collier coming through, who had a good game yesterday, I thought, alongside Casemiro. Then you bring in more midfielders with what we're talking about now. Like Agate is top of the list. We're expecting news on Agate this week. And alongside the full announcements of... we've got a new member in the house. Oh no, a renewed membership from Paul D. 21 months a member. Legend you are. 21 months. That was back in the old days of the channel, that one. Loving it, guys. Thank you again. Over 500 likes, 1,900 people in the chat. Love it. Thank you, everyone. Peter says, to be honest, I thought we would not move. I thought a pussycat. That threw me off that. It's supposed to say thought. We would not move as many players as we have. So it's good to see players moving. What do you think, Adam? Yeah, 2,000 in the room. Thanks again, guys. Second time today we've hit that mark. Yeah, in terms of players moved on, I had a feeling they would try and make a statement and set the standard. I'm loving it, the fact that it's happening. I am a bit blown away. If we do get these deals done, obviously, we need to get them over the line first, and that's the important thing. There is a chance that, obviously, we might not get these deals done still, but the way that it's moving and the approach is a very, very stern one from United. It's like, out you go. We're going to make sure that you go. There's no excuse for you to be still here. There's nothing that you can do or throw back at us. It's going to be maybe a cut down price for us. We'll take that little bit of a loss. We'll add something on in the long run in case you do hit it off somewhere else, like we thought you was going to do, but not here. And we'll work that way. You are leaving, though. That's how United approaching it. A super chat from Brendan says, why all the Rashford hype? Only scored double figures in 4 of the 9 seasons. Not a goal scorer, nor does he create. Overhyped. Ahmad and Jenna, is that Ghana? As in Garnacho, are better. I've said it all along, like, start of the season, I would love to have had Højlund fit because he would have played. I still think like that Xerxes should play up front. I feel like it should be Garnacho and Ahmad on either side, and Rashford should be sat on the bench with his mate Sancho. Earn your way back into the team. There's nothing that Rashford has done in pre-season that convinces me he's the right man to start any game. Ahmad and Garnacho, on the other hand, definitely they belong in that starting lineup on Friday against Fulham. I feel he squeezed Rashford into number 9. I do. I think he will. Also, guys, let me know what you think about Bruno Fernandes. Now we've got a bit more time. It was quick fire earlier on. The content was flying, so we didn't really get a chance. Like, a lot of people left messages and thank you. The comments were flying on the Bruno Fernandes situation earlier on. Most of it positive, but guys, do come back in. Give me your thoughts in detail if you want in the chat on Bruno Fernandes actually signing that new deal for Manchester United. 2-year extension, keeping him here for 4 more years with an option for a 3rd, because he's already got 2. We've got a 2-year extension with an option for a 3rd, so 5. So basically, yes. Bruno Fernandes. No, actually, what was that? No, sorry, that's wrong. Completely said that wrong there. He's got a 1-year extension with an option for a 2nd year, which would make it 3 years definitely, and an option for a 4th from his 2 years that he's got now. So when that option is able to be triggered, Bruno will be 33. So let me know what you think about that. 2,100, you broke this morning's record. How has it happened twice in a day? Only for having the community that we've got here on FUTV, you break that. Guys, you are absolute legends. I'm loving your input on everything right now. It has been an absolute whirlwind of a weekend, and the positive vibes are coming. I love the positive vibes that we've got on this channel right now. United are moving. Ten Hag has no bottle. He bottled taking Rashford off earlier. Instead, he took Ahmad off. Get Rashford out of the door ASAP, says John Woods. MDA says, can we sign 2 new cup miners from Atalanta? I don't think it's happening now. I feel where Manchester United are at. So going off all of the news that's happened, let's recap everything that's going on. United signed De Ligt and Mazraoui yesterday. That's done. All the news, guys, and updates about when this is happening and whatnot. Romano has just completely finalised everything. Tomorrow is the day. It's Mazraoui and De Ligt day tomorrow. Romano has confirmed it. It's as simple as. That's happening. It will be concluded. I've got a poll up in the chat, guys. which has asked the question. 1,500 of you have voted in the poll. Thank you. Does De Ligt start against Fulham? 87% of you have said yes. I'm not surprised after seeing, bless him, Evans struggle to get going in that game yesterday. Cannot fault him. He's doing a job for the club. And you can see his age is catching up with him. Maguire hasn't played. He looked rusty, grew into the game. Happy for him to get some game time. His fourth choice now, though. It's crazy. But yeah, De Ligt is fit. He's ready to go. He was on the bench for Bayern Munich last night. Totally fit and ready, as is Mazraoui. None of them got on because of the pending move to Manchester United. They've already said their goodbyes. That's been made clear as well. They've already said bye to everyone at Bayern Munich. Time to move on. Welcome back to Ten Hag football, Mazraoui and Matthias De Ligt. He has got a back line which has got 3 members in it, eventually, of De Ligt, Martinez and Mazraoui that know exactly how he wants to play football. So we're expecting a style of play, are we not? I think that will come this season. It has to come with that many players that he knows and know his game, surely. 2,200 in the room. You've done it. Well done, everybody. I'm blown away. Honestly, absolutely blown away. Guys, I've also just dropped into in terms of you guys, because there's been so many people who've subscribed to the channel today that are new to the channel. I've just pinned a comment up in the live chat, which is the instructions and link to our free watch along platform. We are doing watch alongs as well. I'm not doing the Fulham one. I'm going to be doing Chelsea against City to kickstart the weekend, because obviously I'm at the Fulham game. And if you are at the Fulham game, you know where we stand. Come and say hi. If you want to get on FUTV, this Friday is your chance, everybody. Make sure that you're there. You know what happens after the game. We talk to everyone and get their opinions. We'll be talking a lot of what happens in that game, and obviously what is happening with United round transfers. Let's see some real raw footage and action and comments and opinion from everybody outside of Old Trafford. I loved early Genius, particularly selling England by the pound. I have no idea what that is, Graham. He's obviously talking to someone else about something there. Yeah, do hit that bell notification button to make sure you don't miss out on the content, guys. And keep subscribing if you have just joined and wonder what this channel is. Yes, I am Adam. I used to work on that other channel. I'm not anymore. I'm just doing my own thing, and this is it. Just wanted to make content and do it my way, and that's what we're doing. And you guys are well and truly involved with it as well. David says, Rashford, so frustrating. He has got the goals in him, but just seems he can't do it consistently. There is a player in Rashford. There 100% is a player in Rashford. I just don't think he's capable of bringing it out anymore. He just fits and starts constantly. It's such a shame. But I feel like he's ruined it. Oh, no, I'm not going to go into it. I'll end up annoying people again just by my rant about Rashford, but he's got a lot to prove this season, let's just put it that way. He isn't going to be sold, and he probably will start against Fulham. That's what I'll say on it. Ineos got to deliver midfielders before giving them a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, Gabriel. So if a midfielder comes in, is that a 9 out of 10? If 2 midfielders come in, we're getting very, very close. Like, I was just going to say then that we were just going to round everything up on where we're at. So everything that's in the offing right now, let's just go through it all. So in the last 2 days, Manchester United have confirmed that Matthias De Ligt and Nusrat Mazraoui are having medicals at Manchester United. That's happening tomorrow. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, here we go, sold for 15 million to Fulham. There is 5 million compensation package paid to Wan-Bissaka in that. Oh, God. Painful, but it's done. Moving on then to what else we're hearing today. Scott McTominay from Fabrizio Romano is still on the outside. I have checked from the inside of Manchester United. If the right deal comes to United, Scott will go. He isn't going to tell United he wants to stay. He will go if the right deal comes in for the club, and he's happy with that move. He is on his way. And Romano has said that United are looking to sell Scott McTominay. Watch this space, because Casemiro is going nowhere. On to Victor Lindelof, 6 to 9 million interest from the Saudi Pro League and from Italy for him as well. He will be gone as well. Manchester United making it clear that now that Matthias De Ligt has come through, and Hermoso on a free agent that we broke yesterday has moved forward as well. He has had proposals from United and Juventus. He likes United's proposal better, and a result and a decision is coming this week on him. So Lindelof out, Hermoso in, Aaron Wan-Bissaka out, Mazraoui in, De Ligt in. Moving on to Pellistri, Bologna in for him. Hannibal has multiple people interested in him. And obviously Agate talks are on, with Sancho possibly moving to PSG. Cheaper option there. 23 million aside for Sander Berger as well. Manchester United looking to bring in 2 more midfielders, 1 more centre-back. Then we're done in the in column. Moving on, Scott McTominay, Hannibal Megdre, Victor Lindelof and Facundo Pellistri, alongside Wan-Bissaka, who has just gone. So, the capabilities of this window and the way it's going to end is Mazraoui and De Ligt are in. Expect another 2 signings to come in for Manchester United before it shuts, and 5 definites leaving. That's where we're at right now. And if anybody doesn't think that this transfer window has been an absolute barnstormer, you need to get your head looked at, because it's been absolutely brilliant for Manchester United. And the best window I can remember post Sir Alex Ferguson. It's a fact. By the way, guys, if United sell McTominay and sell Jadon Sancho, they'd have made the top 3 sales from Manchester United in their first summer in charge post Sir Alex Ferguson. They've already broke the record for the amount of money for 1 sale in Greenwood. Scott McTominay would have broke that, but Manchester United have already done Greenwood. And if they sell Sancho, they would have got 1, 2 and 3 top sales post Sir Alex Ferguson and David Gill in their first summer transfer window. And Ineos are no good for United. Stop talking crap. Honestly, no matter what I do, like, I'll always get someone coming back at me in the comments later saying, Adam, no, why are you so convinced that Ineos... Look, I was getting pelters when I was backing Ineos before this week happened. And now I'm back and I'm defending them again. But more people are turning around to the fact that they have got Manchester United's thoughts at heart. And they're looking at bringing the football back to the football club. That's all that matters. Modern Samurai is back in the chat. We've not seen him for a while, but he has introduced himself back in there with 5 gifted memberships, going to Matthew Griffin, Aminor Rashid, Stephen Maguire, Jim Mack and Mike Hill as well. Welcome to the Members Club, guys. Members content coming this week with an announcement that you guys will see and hear first, members. Stay tuned. Make sure that you obviously subscribe because you're a bleeding member. I don't know why I'm saying that, but bell notifications on, guys. Make sure that you are ready because we have got a couple of announcements this week. Oh, it's going to be a really busy one. I've got so much going on. It's ridiculous. I've got a surprise appearance tomorrow night. I'm not going to say where. You just have to stay tuned for it. Spoiler alert. But yeah, something's coming up. I'm on another podcast this week for something totally different as well. As all the other content that's going around, everything is moving very, very fast right now, guys. I feel like I'm just cemented to this chair right now making content, and I absolutely love it. There's nowhere I'd rather be. With the help of Kaz downstairs and what she's been doing and everything that you guys are bringing as well, the mods and the members and everyone getting involved, it's been an absolute craze. Right? It's been brilliant. And you know what? I'm not going to stop this stream until we get 1,000 live likes. You're over 800 already. You're already at 2,200 in the room and you're breaking records. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Eric Tanag out forever. Just kidding. Or am I? Says Modern Samurai, who has just renewed his own membership as well. 5 months. Legend. Thank you, mate. Love that. Stop winding everyone up. Guys, give me some thoughts. I'm sure I've missed him in the chat. I do apologise. On Bruno Fernandes' contract. What signing are you more excited about? What's tickling your fancy right now in terms of Manchester United? And what's actually happening? Let's just see what else we've got. Nick in. I can't believe Chelsea have signed almost a whole football team this transfer window. They are absolutely crazy. Manchester United can start competing again. Like, honestly, where would you rather be? The craziness of Chelsea and multiple signings and running close to the wind, taking the mick out of financial fair play, or a club run like United. Like, we are so far behind, and if this transfer window hasn't shown everybody how far we're behind the likes of Chelsea and other football clubs, then it never will. But the work that's being done now is basically just starting Manchester United over again. Cornish says, I'm waiting to see De Ligt. He can be a beast. He's a leader. He's a good defender. Everyone is worried about that high line and how fast he is on the turn. We will see. There's plenty of people who are still doubting the Matthias de Ligt move, and I do believe that when Yoro is fit, it will be Martinez and Yoro, and de Ligt's third choice. So Maguire 4th, Evans 5th. Next summer Maguire leaves, and maybe someone else comes in. Be very interesting. But yeah, if you want a breakdown of everything that's good with Man United, watch the early show from today. It's video number 1 of 4 that we've done today on the channel. That's how much work we're putting in at the moment, guys. It breaks down the financial side of what Manchester United have done this window. Collier, the man at the moment, so excited to see more of him. What are we feeling? What are we feeding our youth midfielders? Spinach. And Weetabix, protein Weetabix. I don't know. I'm guessing. But it's working whatever it is anyway, whatever we're doing. Let's see the poll and where we're at. It's the poll, over 2,000 votes. Every record smashed in one single stream. I love it, guys. Does de Ligt start against Fulham? Question mark. 87% of you have said yes, and 13% of you have said no. I know Graham has said that he's still not keen on de Ligt. He'd leave him alone. He wasn't that bothered about the deal. Is there anyone else that's worried about Matthias de Ligt? James there says, your third choice for me. If de Ligt and Martinez click and stay fit, we shouldn't change a thing. We need stability this season. Look, I'm happy with that. If it works, it works. But we do need to rotate. There are going to be times when United need to move players around. It's good that we've got the quality and depth, though. I don't mind a Carabao Cup game. Like Martinez and de Ligt smash it. First 3 games of the season, they stay in the team. Obviously, we're not going to see Yoro until January now. So, really, we have to expect that he's going to take a bit of time to come back in anyway. So, it's a chance for de Ligt to cement a place in the side. And then up to Yoro when he becomes fit to try and get in. But when January comes, obviously, the Europa League knockout stage will start kicking in within a couple of months. Games are going to come thick and fast. Tired legs, tired minds, and everything like that. Carabao Cup, semi-finals and final, because we are going all the way in every single cup competition this season. The FA Cup starts. There's no winter break now. So that's been trashed as well. So, yeah, we are going to need to rotate. We are going to need to use the whole squad. And we are going to have to be adaptable, I feel, in any sort of formation situation, cup competitions, league. It's going to be hard because everyone else around us is improving as well. Let's not forget that. As good as this feels, we're still playing catch-up. We still have to get past so many teams. Like, we finished 8th. So to get to the top 4, we've got another 3 sides in the way already. So we do need to be absolutely on it from the get-go. Like, cannot be falling behind as far as we did at the start of last season and trying to climb mountains again. Making mountains out of molehills. That's what United did last season, wasn't it? Oh. Let me just see now. Any more striking partners for Højlund? Nothing is going to come out regarding us forward. Like we talked about Evan Ferguson yesterday. We've talked about Ivan Toney. Reports about Toney going Saudi, by the way. They're getting a bit stronger. A little bit of a twist in that scenario there. But yeah, I think if United sell the players that we're looking to sell, we would maybe move to bring in another forward, yes, but not until then. Bruno deserves it, best player at United, and gives his all regarding the Fishing the Dream says regarding the Bruno Fernandes news from earlier on, signing a new contract at Manchester United. Oh, talking about legends, just to top off what has been an epic stream. Our man Nubian has just dropped a mega super chat in. Great show, he says. Mate, absolute buzzing with that. What a way to finish the weekend, and what's been an absolute epic one as well. Legend, honestly blown away again. Like, I still never going to be able to get used to that. Like when Nubian comes in and drops that money in there like that. He does it quite often as well, every single month. Let's give some love to Nubian, guys, please. There are options there to like the super chats. Please give him as many as possible. Appreciation for content, and it is absolute. It's ridiculous. No one should be doing that, I don't think. But it just goes to show what shows like this actually mean to people. And I love that. It's absolutely brilliant, mate. And I really appreciate it. I do. And it is going back into the channel as well as we move forward in breaking all new boundaries, really. We're moving fast. And I think this season is going to really take off for the channel. And I want all of you guys along with it. Guys, the challenge has been set. We need 60 more likes to hit 1,000 likes in one video live. Over 2,100 in the room still. We've not moved below 2,000 people watching. It's great to have this community. Honestly, blown away completely by everything that's happened with the channel. From starting it back up again in October to where we are now and how much we've progressed. It's been absolutely immense. And I can't say enough thank you to all the mods, the members, and everyone who's been part of it. You guys have been epic. Please do click on that link for the watch along channel as well, guys. Come and join us for that, because I get people on and we talk to people on that and give people their chance to actually speak. So come and see me at the grounds. Get involved on TIFO as well on the watch along side of things. The link is right there in the chat, guys. And let's get cracking with this season. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer. It really is. I'm so looking forward to it right now. I am. I've never looked forward to a season as much as I have with this one. What's happened this pre-season? 1,000 likes in the bag. Mega. 1,000 likes while we're actually live. You have all been part of the record-breaking stream on FUTV, guys. Congratulations to you. Couldn't do it without you. And that is all of your news wrapped up, guys. Everything is clear. We know where we're at. Delict and Mazraoui tomorrow. I remember Zaka confirmed leaving tomorrow. HERMOSO deal announced this week, one way or the other. In it goes. And just on cue there as well. Gabriel has just donated 5 more memberships. You guys don't want me to go, do you? Cal B, Andrew, MUFC 87, what else we got there? Cuban and Dunno, all welcome to the members club. Please thank Gabriel in the chat, guys. 10 new members on the stream as well. It's been an absolute ball. But yeah, I was just about to round everything up there, guys. You know where we're at. Everything is looking very, very positive. And I'll be back with your Monday morning 8 o'clock roundup show. I just got a feeling we're going to have news tomorrow. I think something is coming. I think something big in that midfield department is coming for Manchester United. And I'll be all over it for you guys, as always. But for now, that is it, guys. We're all done. Thank you so much, everyone. You've been part of an epic show. And again, thank you so much. I'm going to keep saying thank you because I'm blown away by that. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to go and relax for a bit, chill out. If there is any other news, I'll be up and I'll be back on it again. Hopefully we get a little bit of a break now so I can go and get a drink. I think I need a beer, to be honest. What a weekend that has been for Manchester United. 20 times Man United. Can we get to 21? Not next season, but just for you guys, the FUTV subscribers, members and mods. Let's sing the song together, shall we? Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. I'll see you all bright and early, 8 o'clock tomorrow for the Roundup Show.